Hey, what's up everyone? This is going to be a breaking news video. I just got some breaking news that a 5.5 earthquake has struck southern Iran near their nuclear plant. So, this just came in on my breaking news app. I'm going to see if I can pull up the article. This particular news article is from Fox News. An earthquake of at least magnitude 5.5 struck in southern Iran near the country's sole nuclear power plant. So, I'm not sure right now whether or not this is a natural earthquake or is it some sort of a nuclear created earthquake. Because if you remember, there were several earthquakes of 5.4 and 5.5. Usually when they're around that magnitude, that can be the result of a nuclear explosion or a nuclear test, because Kim Jong-un in North Korea last month and the month before did several nuclear tests, and last year as well. And I don't know if it was actually last month, but it was last year and earlier this year. They did several nuclear tests in North Korea, which resulted in a 5.3 to a 5.5 magnitude earthquake. So, whether or not this earthquake was a natural seismic phenomenon or some other natural phenomenon, or if it was the result of an actual nuclear test, is not certain. So I'm not going to say, but I am putting that out there as a possibility, because I do know that Iran has a nuclear facility and they never gave up their nuclear program. So, according to the news, this earthquake of a 5.5 did happen at the country's sole nuclear power plant, right near their nuclear power plant. So, is it an underground nuclear test? Is it a nuclear explosion? Or is it non-man-made, basically? That's the question. It is near their nuclear power plant, or their nuclear facility in their nuclear power plant. This occurred this morning, and it shook Bahrain and several other areas around the Persian Gulf. So, there was no imminent reports of damage or injuries, but the United States Geological Survey said that the quake struck at 6:34 GMT, some 60 miles east of the area shown here, Bushehr. That's home of the Bushehr nuclear power, the only operating nuclear power plant in the Islamic Republic. So this is a nuclear power plant, and the only operating one in that area. The USGS put the earthquake's magnitude at 5.5, while Iranian state television, citing officials, described the quake as a 5.9 magnitude. Varying magnitudes are common immediately after a tremor, or as they're calling it, a trembler. I would actually call it a tremor, but a video actually shows the impacts of the earthquake on Jashak Salt Dome in Iran's southern province of Bushehr. So hopefully it wasn't created by any sort of a nuclear program. Hopefully it was natural, but maybe it was natural. I don't know. We'll have to see the news as it progresses. This is the video from the area. A lot of wind there, and a lot of shaking. The Iranian state TV did not report any damage to that particular plant, which has seen other earthquakes in the past, and it is built to resist damage from a tremor, or trembler as they're calling it. It put the earthquake's epicenter near the town of Kaki. The Iran Red Cross described the epicenter as being in a sparsely populated area. So, in Bahrain, an island kingdom off Saudi Arabia, people on social media said they felt the quake and they evacuated from high-rise buildings. The USGS put the earthquake's depth at 6.2 miles below the surface. Shallow earthquakes often have broader damage. A magnitude 5 earthquake can cause considerable damage, and there has been considerable damage in the past. There have been earthquakes in that area to cause considerable damage. So basically, there have been 5.0s in the Middle East that have caused considerable damage within the past several years. Iran sits on a major fault line, so it is possible to be natural. And it sits on this fault line and it's prone to nearly daily earthquakes, but a 5.0 and above, that's a more serious issue. In 2003, it was stated that a 6.6 magnitude quake flattened the historic city of Bam, killing 26,000 people. Bam is near Bashir nuclear plant as well. It's near that nuclear power plant as well, which wasn't damaged at that time. In November, a major 7.3 magnitude earthquake, if you remember, struck the mountainous region of Iran near the Iraqi border, killing over 530 people and injuring thousands in Iran alone. In Iran, 9 people were killed and 550 were injured. All in all in the country's northern Kurdish region is where that took place. So, I'll keep you up to date on the latest news regarding this earthquake that occurred in southern Iran near the nuclear power plant. So, I'm assuming it's natural and wasn't caused by any nuclear tests. Let's hope it wasn't caused by nuclear tests. So I will give you the latest later, assuming there is any more news reported on this. So much love, stay safe, and this is the latest news regarding the earthquake in Iran. Peace. I'll speak with you all again very soon. At least I hope so. Thanks for everything, and I'm going to try to pause the video now, so it's not wanting to function. But I'm going to talk until it's done, so much love and peace.